What's up, man? It's your boy Red Dragon back in the building, man. You already know what tippy time it is. I'm coming in because I want to talk about this little incident, obviously, that happened with Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane and Charleston White and Thugger motherfucker. Alright, first things first, I'm going to say it like this. I personally do not see nothing wrong with what Pooh Shiesty did. Keywords is personally. I said personal before everybody talk about what is this dude talking about, or I'm just as dumb as Pooh Shiesty. I know, I get it, but let me explain. Yeah, and my thing is this. I'm saying now, should Pooh Shiesty have did this in such a sloppy way? No, but obviously it's dead. It is what it is. But also, my whole verdict I'm coming from with this whole angle is he just did what he rap about. He lived what he rap about. So he wasn't somebody else that was pretending to be like this, you know what I'm saying, this shiesty motherfucker or this gangster, and he wasn't gangster. Now look, I'm gonna say this. You gonna have some people in the comments. I done seen the comments how stupid he is. I done seen the videos how stupid he is, and how why would you do this with 19 years facing whatever, and now you added shit on to your breaking your probation, and now you can even have technically damn near life in jail, and blah 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 blah. To me, that's the obvious. Is it smart to do what he did? Is it dumb to do what he did? Yes, it's dumb. No, it wasn't smart. But that don't defeat the fact that he literally said the shit that he's doing the shit that he's rapping about. That's all it is for me. He's not somebody that y'all could get on here and have people talk shit about him and then be like, see, these rap dudes ain't real. Y'all the ones who've been pushing this narrative. And when I say y'all, it's usually not the people that's trying to quote unquote live what they talk about. Once again, that's a conversation for another time. I'm not saying people should be living a life of crime and all this kind of shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? But what I am saying is I'm one of them dudes that I respect anybody. I don't give a fuck what it is technically. If you a man of your word, you a man of your word. If it ain't got nothing really to do with getting over on kids or women, to me everything is damn near fair play. You know, you ain't getting, as long as it's grown man versus grown man, violence with violence type of thing. I'm agreeing to that type of stuff. I'm not here to say people should be robbing people and all this kind of shit, because at this point you just saying, you already let people know what you about. You didn't warn people, you didn't told motherfuckers what you about, and when you wind up doing something that you are about, that kills the people that want to play both sides of this thing. Once again, I'm not talking to the people that's you pro no crime, like you're pro no violence at all, like ever. I'm not talking to y'all, and I'm not talking to the people that's like, you know, let's just be crash outs and don't give a fuck what society think. You know what I'm saying? You don't put both of them people, y'all already got a side. Yo, them ain't the ones that's in the comments that's gonna try to play both sides. I'm talking specifically to the motherfucking diehard civilians out here that love talking shit about people that's living in the criminal world, that love talking shit about people that's quote unquote tough, and they love when a tough person can't be tough in a situation because they feel they have the upper hand. These are the people I'm talking to. Let me give you an example so I'm not talking in circles. Example, if Pooh Shiesty would have been in this predicament, let's say it came out that he asked Gucci or whatever to get out the goddamn contract, and Gucci like, fuck no, this, that, and the third. Not only did he say fuck no, but he's also disrespecting him, knowing that Pooh actually can't do nothing because he on papers with a fully ARP loaded on the counter. Because he know Pooh actually on papers. You know what I'm saying? It's the same shit about the Charleston White situation with Thugger motherfucker. Now, I don't want to jump back and forth too fast, but in both cases, they're both on probation. And in both situations, the people that they are quote unquote antagonizing or trying to go up against, those people also know that they're on papers. My only point is this: the people that's playing both sides, they would have spun it the other way around if it came out somehow, somebody leaked the video of Pooh Shiesty or Thugger being called out by Charleston White and not doing shit, or Gucci Man calling out Pooh Shiesty and he not doing shit. The next track this motherfucker will go and make, talking about robbing, stealing, killing, and toting guns and shit, Those are gonna be the people in the comments is laughing like, oh, but he ain't do that when Gucci da da da, or Thuggy ain't do this when Charleston White when he seen Charleston White da da da. And not only that, Charleston White be the main motherfucker on here talking left and right out the side of his ass. Anyway, he can't wait to antagonize a motherfucker. To me, I tell y'all, these are people that set up they set up artists. To me, these is the motherfuckers you gotta snipe. And when I say snipe, if you gonna do something to them, you do that shit in the dark. If you gonna get your get back on them type of motherfuckers, you have to be a certain type of way. You kind of gotta play what I call the croc game. You know what I'm saying? It's, you know how crocs, how they hunt. They sit in the water. They let a zebra or a gazelle come drink, and then at the least moment when the motherfucker expecting it, because they're drinking so much water and they just thinking shit sweet, then you snap their neck, you bring them into the water, you drag them into your territory, and then you rip the motherfuckers apart doing a death roll on them. That's how you got to do a Charleston White. And Gucci this situation is different with Gucci and Pooh Shiesty. I do not feel like Gucci was probably on some primary whole shit, other than from what I done seen out here about him not wanting to, release Pooh Shiesty off the contract. But I get it, that's money. That's neither here or there for somebody like me. I can't speak on that. I ain't the one dealing with millions of dollars. But in that situation, I don't see, from my understanding, it wasn't really Gucci that's doing the snitching. That's what it is as of right now, as of today, as of April 3rd, from what I've seen / heard. The only thing I feel like fuck Pooh Shiesty up, you just you bare face out here and you on cameras. You probably could have did it a different way, but I get it. At the same time, I can always, I can agree with the people and say that it wasn't smart, but I gotta respect him for, hey, he lived his life like he told y'all. Don't let Dirk versus go to y'all head. Ain't nobody slime, it's me. And these are the same people that's about to be in the comments antagonizing, talking about, look, all that gay shit he talking, look, you did that, now you gonna be all this tough guy that's in jail. You gonna be a shiesty motherfucker, now you in jail. Or Pooh Shiesty couldn't wait to go back to jail, and he was just, got a boyfriend in jail, and I don't see how motherfuckers got all this money and can't stay out of jail. It's like, I don't know if I have enough time to go over the psychology part of it in this video, because once again, as somebody that's outside the matrix, I see both angles, but I'm gonna respect the person that's literally living their life the way they say they living their life. And that's across the board. That goes for, if a motherfucker talking about they a Christian, diehard Christian man, but you still out here looking at strippers and paying for little booty meats on the side because you tricking off, or you going over here cheating on your wife. A lot of y'all is, and y'all living this double life shit. Those are the people that I'm gonna talk the shit about. Those are the people that I'm gonna antagonize them, because you ain't got no morals. I don't have no respect for you. And then there's gonna be other people that's gonna probably feel my way, and it's also gonna be disrespecting you. And I feel like those are the people you just disrespect just because who gives a fuck about them? The people that ain't gonna like that because I said it how the way I said it. But that's what I'm talking about. That's all I'm saying. Like I just told you, if you pro nonviolence and you go outside and you'll let somebody slap you and spit on you, and you like, that's still not grounds for me to do violence. There's a lot of people in the that if you watch this video, you probably was just like, oh, motherfucker spit on me, that's where I draw the line. I'm talking people that don't got no goddamn line. They just simply 100% nah, whatever. That's all I'm trying to say. So, and I'm not saying it in the sense that you have to be this diehard, strictly rule, live by your word on some to a fault. That's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is, if you say something and you got good context, because context matters. Everything doesn't have to be right off the bat, right there on the spot. That matters the most, the context. In this context, hey, he did what he did. Was it stupid? Was it smart? It was stupid, But he did what he did. I can respect that. He going to jail, or if he is going to be in jail for however long you about to be in jail, hey, that's on him. I'm not about to sit up here and keep calling him dumb, because the same person that technically what everybody wanted was him to be able to be antagonized, even though he free, he just getting disrespected by people that would never disrespect him in any other way without that federal eye being on him. A dude that you do not know, yeah. Because Pooh Shiesty represents somebody that a lot of people were scared of in their personal life, in their daily life. He's the dude that when you at the gas station and these quote unquote civilians pull up to the gas station, they see him pull up in that black motherfucking Hellcat Charger, and he hop out with his shiesty on, and he might got a couple dudes with it. They instantly get that fear in them from that image alone. I'm not gonna speak about me as far as, because I don't want to sound like Mr. Tough Guy, but that kind of shit, that don't bother me. To me, you gotta know me to know. That's the dog. That's a dog, y'all. You gotta know me to know why I respect that, because I would carry that energy of just, you gonna dominate where I like that. I fucks with that. Now, that's the type of way I would like to roll around in life. Like, that's what it is. The only difference is I wouldn't be doing like no criminal shit. You got to do something for me to really want to do something. But yeah, that's all it is. I know I spoke too long about Shiesty, so I'm just gonna make it short with the Charleston White and Thugga motherfucker, which this pretty much self-explanatory. Charleston White represents everybody I'm talking about. He'll say all this shit, talk all this shit about gangsters, this, that, and the third, get pressed, and then can't wait to call the cops, and then can't wait to antagonize you about him calling the cops, because at the end of the day, everybody gonna respect him because, hey, he called the cops. You knew he was gonna call the cops. He stood by what he said. He tell you straight out his mouth, he will snitch on you. I can't do shit but respect that. But I can't also respect it, because why are you antagonizing people because you think you have the upper hand, or you will, in this case, you do have the upper hand. In this case, these people really ain't got the upper hand like that. It's just, you get people that just most likely don't give a fuck about you having upper hand with the law, and they still do it anyway. And obviously y'all call them people stupid. They only seem stupid because they didn't give a fuck. When you fucking with a real mastermind that really give a fuck about their freedom and trying to do both, that's when y'all gonna run into the problem. That's when y'all gonna run into you antagonize a motherfucker, you thinking shit sweet, you walk off, he walk off, whole time it's burning, but he trying to figure out a way, how do I hit this motherfucker without getting got? Them are the motherfucking people that y'all did start to call psychotic. that is just not gonna turn out pretty for y'all. So yeah, it's Red Drakey Drake, man. I think I went too long for this, but once again, if y'all been enjoying the content, let me know, man. It's Red Drakey. I'm Audi 330. I will be back in the next one, and I appreciate all the subscribers. I'm out.